County Talk, welcome back to the channel. It is 6:30 exactly. We are heading to Wimbledon. A couple of pickups to do first. All I'm saying is, I can't believe what Maurice is going to do today. No, in all fairness, I've been thinking about this, right? I'm just going to enjoy the day, the build up to the game, try and enjoy the game as much as possible, but let's just enjoy it. It's going to be the last away day for a while, and let's see. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm much of the same, really. I'll be honest with you, I'm not hoping for much. So if we do get a result, it's a bonus, isn't it?
Team news out is what I didn't want on Thursday. We've got Whittaker and Traore in for the suspended Jata and obviously injured Didzi. You're not. I mean, you don't think there's much more he could have done, do you?
I think the only thing for me would be to put Jarvis on from the start. But like you were saying on Thursday, he's been effective off the bench, hasn't he? So yeah, I think to some aspects his hands are tied, aren't they? So Branson from.
I think for me, I think it's awful for me. I think Grant, Traore and Whittaker, I think there's a massive opportunity for them to be absolutely bullied by the likes of Lewis at the back for Wimbledon. I think I would have liked to have seen Jarvis. The only time we saw him really get the ball last weekend, he breezed past three players and put a fantastic ball between two defenders straight into Grant's feet. I think he can redeem himself, maybe Maynard, by swapping the wingers over, have Jody on the left, Austin on the right. I think that's a good option. I don't know.
I think that's a bit harsh.
No,
what more could he have done?
I think it's the safest thing he could have done, and it's weaker than last week, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's weaker than last week.
It is. But
you've got one opportunity.
Yeah.
Does that affect my score prediction? No, because Maurice is still on the bench, so 2-0. I mean, I'm disappointed with that lineup, but also not surprised.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
About 35 minutes till kick-off. He's talked me around a bit. Maybe I'm being a little bit harsh. I just want to see something inventive to really go at it. But he's made some good points. Maybe Wimbledon aren't the team to do that against. And we do have the option of Jarvis off the bench when people are tiring. Look, I'm hoping this isn't our last game this season. I really, really am hoping. I hope we get to Wembley, play Walsall. I'm hoping minimum we see a goal. We can't go through playoffs without seeing a goal.
Nice, wouldn't it?
But we have gone into the playoffs with, I believe, against the best defensive team in the league, and you can see why with the bodies they put on the line and the tackles they made and the keepers saves. We'll see. We'll catch up at the ground. But yeah, nerves are really building now for something that I wasn't too nervous about, and like we've already described, feels like a bit of a free hit in a way. We'll see. Just in the ground in our seats now. I'm sure you can hear it behind me, but the atmosphere is amazing. It's building. Not fans are well up for this. I'm just hoping the players are up for it as we are. Early penalty appeal for North. Traore, it breaks Tanya to him and he goes, and I don't know, I can't really tell if his shirt was pulled. There was certainly some appeals, but not massive appeals. But I would have taken the penalty, definitely. The pitch was not massive. It's sort of ping-ponging around. Whoever wants that first ball, it's been very even in the first maybe 3 minutes.
Lots of slots, so bright here. Two great chances so far. Tom's just covered the other one. Ball comes up to us again. It's sort of pinning around in the box a little bit. Traore goes to sort of bicycle kick it, and it looks like it's connected with their defender's face. But we've started the game exactly how we'd like them.
Horrible defending. And it's allowed their player in. He threatened it a minute earlier. I don't know who scored the other end of the pitch, but it's lob Bass. Horrible defending. 1-0 Wimbledon, 2-0 on aggregate. Not still very much up for this. Jody has an effort. It's way wide, but at least he's wriggled some room. Abbott diving into a really good challenge there. But I don't know what we are. Can't see 17 minutes in. We like think we need to move before half time.
Another decent chance for the Knots. It's crossed in. Just can't get at the end of it. Wimbledon defended it fairly well, to be honest with you. It sort of bounces out. They come through. McCorry puts in a challenge to try and win the ball. He gets all the man, gets a deserved yellow card, to be honest with you. We just need to keep doing what we're doing. We're playing all right. We're just really unlucky because Wimbledon haven't really done anything other than score, which is very typical in us. But much more of the same. We've got to get a goal before half time.
Corner to Knots. Matty Palmer. Oh, good one in. Looking at Matty Platt's gone in there. Bedou's in there. Or could it fall to someone? Let's see. Go on, Matty. Let's have a good one. Good due one. Due a really good goal performer, in fact. Come on. It's not beating the first man. I don't understand. They've recycled it. Jones giving it to Palmer, who gives it back to Jones. They're on us really tight. They're very, very quick onto us. We've had to go all the way back to the halfway line, and now all the way back to Alex Bass. In turn, that's got their fans clapping. But we have kind of found a little pocket of space for George Abbott here. Come on. Decent enough idea. Tried to try all the way through. 30 minutes. 2-0 on aggregate. George Abbott tries to beat a player. Hot bottle, I think, and beats him, but he's fouled. And Matty Palmer is going to. It's sort of hot, I don't know, level with the penalty spot, but to the side of the penalty area. Jody on it. They've got an out swinging, crossing on Palmer. They've got an in swinger. George Abbott on the edge. Conor Grant on the edge, and everyone, all the Wimbledon players in the penalty area, by one who's just stood just on the edge. 40 minutes, just ticked over. Jody whips it in. They've won everything. They've won absolutely everything that's gone into the box. And we knew that was going to happen, so why are we trying to do that? You know, even crosses that aren't beating the first man, corners, free kicks, it's gone all the way back to Bass, and it's a wasted opportunity. I mean, if we go in 2-0 at half time, I'd love a goal before half time, but at the same time, it gives us a clear indication of what we have to do. We've got to see Jarvis for 45. Have to see him for a minimum of 45 minutes. Come on, Bedou's. I mean, we've actually passed the ball around quite nicely. They've not really done anything apart from the goal, which is a well-taken goal. Yeah, half time with additional time is looking to be like 5 minutes away.
Up with time now. Knots have a free kick, about 40 yards out. Jones stood over it. Looks to be a routine here. It'd be absolutely superb if we can get a goal now. Swings it over. A decent cross. No one able to get on the end of it, and that is half time. 1-0 Wimbledon.
Half time, we're 1-0 down. It's not really now about what we think of that first half at all, really. It's about what can we do to not end our season in the next sort of 45 minutes. What would you do?
Take it with to go, to be honest with you. I think I've said it to you at least. I don't know if I've said it on the channel so far, but I've backed Whittaker a little bit. I said he's just got that moment of brilliance in him where he can pick up the ball and run through a few players. Not today at all. He's getting the simple things wrong, you know. 6-yard pass and he's passed it right out with so much power on it, even if it wasn't the player. You're giving him a lot of work to do. Really, really not the best performance by any stretch. I'd take him off.
Yeah.
I think other than that, I wouldn't change too much. Maybe try and overload them a little bit more.
So what, straight swap for Jarvis?
Yeah.
Okay, I might be tempted to drop Sam Austin in and go Jarvis wide.
Yeah.
Either way, we've got to try something new.
I think Austin's played well, you know. To say he's not going to be the sharpest of players on the pitch, he doesn't look it. He looks like he's well up for it. He's played well. We've played well, but we're just. I think I've just seen a tweet that you showed me. You know, we're shooting towards the away fans, obviously us. And we've not had a shot on target. It's annoying. All of a sudden, we're actually struggling to score goals, aren't we? We're definitely lacking some instinct in the 18-yard box. They're first to everything in the air. It's just that final ball. That's all it is. It's literally that simple. We're playing so well, building up well, getting balls in the right areas. There's just no one in the right place or picking it up to to finish it off, is it?
Yeah, it's a massive 45. I don't think we've been bad. I mean, I think they've had one shot and it was off target. Maybe they've had a block shot since our last match.
Yeah, had one or two shots.
A few block shots. I don't really know what to say. I mean, there's not time to say anything anymore. Do you know what I mean? The season's done. It's 45 minutes. That's it.
At least one goal.
At least a goal in the playoffs. We can't go out without scoring a goal. I know we've already said we're playing one of the defensive teams, but let's get a goal. Second half about to start. No changes. Free kick on the edge. I don't know who went down. Was it Whitaker or Grant? One of the two won it. Whitaker won it. He stood over it. So is Matty Palmer. So is Jody Jones. Jody picked it up straight away. What an opportunity to get a shot on target. Come on, Jody. Come on, Jody. Come on. Oh, it's got over the wall. Maybe a bit too close in to get up and down over the wall. Jarvis on for Austin. Brown is through. He's going to tap it in. And McCoy makes a massive tackle. The Notts fans have turned up. The players need to second half. Been behind it all second half, all game, all over team legs. What a big tackle from Lewis McCoy.
I'm putting piles and piles of pressure on Wimbledon. The only issue is they're countering us on the occasion. That's the second time that they've countered us, and the second time that we've defended it brilliantly well. I'm not sure how many more of those that I can take, to be honest with you. But look, we're defending it well. It's a Wimbledon corner. Bedu does fantastically there to just take it out of the reach of their forward. Yeah. Reeves steps up to take the corner now for Wimbledon. Notts fans showing him some love. Taking the time with Everton now. The ref got it. He's having a word with the Wimbledon players. Ref slows it down again. I think he's getting a little bit physical in the box. Looks to be Traore this time. They're going to be a threat from these corners though, because they've been.
He won't have this on, right?
No, he won't. He definitely won't. About half an hour left to go, but this corner's taking ages. People giving it in there. Corner goes in, and it's well away from Platt. Defended fantastically well this second half.
Incredible save from Alex Bass. Incredible save to keep it at 2-0. I mean, Marias and Robbo have been waiting to come on for maybe 3 or 4 minutes now. They're not going to make the change because they are coming on for the corner. It's an incredible save to keep it. Or any chance of us still getting back into it. Loads and loads of Wimbledon pressure. They should have scored 2 at least. We have an effort. 75 minutes. Abbott, who's so good from outside the area, just blazes it over. Not even close. Nearly clears the stand. 15 to go. They've sucked the life out of the game. Time's running out. 83. Just passing it around. Not looking that bothered. Not looking like there's any urgency. I don't really know what to say. Jody's got it, but no one helps him. So sideways, backwards. They haven't looked at Jarvis for about 10 minutes. And he's looked to threat when he's come on. Now he's got it. They've heard me. Take your man on. Oh, and he has. What a surprise. Edge of the box. Have a go, Matty. No one wants to shoot. Everyone's scared stiff of shooting. Have a shot. It's just bouncing around. They always get the second ball as well. They're very, very good at that. Very good at being on it. And we're poor at it. Come on. We've got this little spell of possession. Come on, Jarvis. Come on, Jarvis. Go on. Have a go. Someone at the edge of the box. Someone shoot. Go on, Bedu. Go on. Just can't get shots away. Probably, I think we have one shot on target the whole game. Seconds left. Wimbledon fans being told not to go on the pitch. I don't know if they will, to be fair. Notts fans have been great today. I don't know how long we've had it, but we're 2 minutes into it. It's going to be Notts' season done. They're still attacking, but we can't create anything. Game over, season over. Yeah. To not even score a goal across both legs, despite having a couple of chances. First half we had a fair few, should have scored. First half of the playoffs, the first leg, but how do you feel? How do you feel?
Not as good as I thought I'd feel, to be honest with you. I'm obviously disappointed, but even sort of, I think I suggest that Notts are going to win every week on the Pavis perspective, and I said it was going to be 1-1. I think they're insanely difficult, frustrating team to play against. They have a lot of energy. They defend really, really well, to be fair to them. You've got to give them credit where it's due. They've probably got away with it a little bit. There's rumours that their goal was offside, but on the aggregate it doesn't actually matter, does it? Because it's 2-0. Yeah, I mean, we just go again next season, don't we? I think big changes are needed in the summer. I think we need a good few players, maybe a handful of players that are ready to get into the squad, and definitely need some staff coming in as well. It's going to be an interesting summer. It'll be interesting to see the retain list, but I'm getting ahead of myself now. Yeah.
Retain list will be out very soon. I'll probably out by midweek.
They bullied us today, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah,
we had moments, didn't we? We definitely had our moments, but just how many shots went over, how many shots went wide. I think, what did we get, 1 or 2 shots on target?
Maybe. I don't really want to focus on the player ratings today. We're going to whiz through it really quick. I'm not actually going to give really any context to the ratings. I assume almost everyone watched the game.
Yeah.
So I'm not really going to give any context for that. But because I think there's more sort of important things to talk about after the game. If we're going to be honest, Alex Bath,
10.
Superb save. Yeah, he's really good.
Not just one, there was multiple saves where he's done really well.
I'm going to give him an 8.
I'll give him an 8.5. I thought it could have been a lot more embarrassing if it weren't for Bassett.
Yeah, Bedu.
Class.
Yeah, he was good.
7.5.
Yeah. Platt.
7.5.
Yeah, I mean, there's some last-ditch tackles in there. And Macquarie.
6.
So I'm going to give him a 7. He did make a fantastic tackle. Tackle.
6.5.
Then goes to wing-backs. Sam Austin, I thought, was unlucky to come off. I thought he played pretty well. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Jody on the other side, I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7. In the middle, Matty Palmer. 6.5. 6.5. George Abbott.
6.
6.5 for me. Conor Grant. 6.
Should have been put up front.
Would have won, would we?
We'd have won 3-0. I'm going to go 5.5. Don't really recall him doing too much in the game.
Charlie Whittaker.
Tough watch today.
Really
tough watch today.
I'm not even going to go into it from my point of view. I'm just going to give him a 5.
I'm going to give him a 4.
And Traore.
I thought the effort was there. The effort was definitely there.
What's he got to work with?
Yeah, exactly. Not a great deal to work. I'm going to give him a 6.
5.5. Subs. Robbo. 6. Mariah's 10. And Mariah's probably gets a 6.
I'd give Robbo a 9 just for that yellow card. Come straight in, back to basics, innit? Leave someone in on someone.
Jarvis, 7. The guy breezes past players. It's criminal.
He looks good. Yeah.
It's criminal they didn't start. It's awful. To even have the audacity to bring him on after 50 minutes, just bring him on at half time. Yeah. Like, what a waste of time. Waste of time that decision was. People will say, well, you need to rate Maynard, rate Maynard. We've got a video coming out later this week where we're going to debrief the season. It'll be our last video of the season. You'll get all our thoughts on there. I'm going to have a bit of time to think about everything. I don't want to be too rash with decisions about players and, things like that. I think there's been many issues this season that if you want to sort of know what I think, I've made some clear. I'll make very clear later on this week in the video that where I think issues have gone wrong. And there's a lot of people I think to blame. I think it was a golden opportunity this season. What do you think? I think it was such an opportunity.
I think we got away with one, really. In getting
You're probably right.
The playoffs. I really think we got away with one. I think back to that time, like the end of the season's poor, our form was terrible, but there was a time where we could have really run away with it and no one did. We were losing, we were drawing, and then it seemed like all the teams around us were doing the same as well. So
there was a period in the season where I think we went five without a win, and we dropped off by like 3 points.
Yeah.
It was there for the taking. It was there for every team. I mean, look at Bradford. They stumbled over the line. Port Vale stumbled over the line. Donny didn't. Donny got the win. Yeah, I'm not as gutted. I'm like you. I'm not that gutted. It was
just disappointing. It's literally, I know it's the cliche, but it's the hope that kills you, innit? It really is the hope that kills you.
Would you say we came here today and did what we asked, gave it a real good go?
First off, we started well, didn't we? We definitely started well. Fans were up for it, but as soon as they score, it just zaps any sort of energy in the air, doesn't it? You feel like maybe we drop a little bit, I think, at that point. But yeah, I mean, I think for what we had and the capabilities of what we have, I think we probably we gave it a good effort. It wasn't good enough, but I think for what we have, it was our best attempt. We don't have a striker, we don't have a goal scorer, do we, on the pitch?
No, we don't. You're absolutely right. I do feel like we've completely wasted this season. I feel like we may have made progress in terms of a league position, but I don't think going in from last season to this season, going into next season, I mean, we don't know what can happen in the summer, but I don't feel like we've actually made progress. No. I feel like we've ended the season with way more questions than we started the season with.
Yeah, and look, it's not going to be a steady upward trajectory, is it? There's going to be hiccups on the way of the next, I suppose, season and stuff like that. It's never going to be promotion. We've not got Wrexham money, have we? Look, it is what it is. We can't get it right every time. Changes need to be made, though.
Definitely. Look at Stockport. Look where they are. I know they lost their playoff game, but look what they had a season where they missed out in the playoffs, and then they went up, didn't they? Yeah. And they went up as champions at our place. Well, this could be a blessing in disguise in a year's time. In a year's time, we could be watching the playoffs. If we get things right, we could be up. But who knows? We could also finish mid-table. Who knows who's going to be in the squad on the opening day next season? Lots of things happened in the season, didn't they? Lost Dan Crowley, didn't replace. Jody was injured. Didsy's, injured with a 1-0 deficit going into a second leg. Who knows? A very, very wasteful season, in my opinion. If you want to hear more of what I've got to say, we're going to have lots of fans on to talk about it. We're going to try and get that video up as soon as possible. Get people's thoughts on what's happened. Stick around, keep an eye on the channel. It's going to be there. Going to be our last video for the season. Who knows? There may be some big announcements to come in the next couple of days as well. But we'll keep updated on all of those as well. Massive thank you to both of us for watching all season. Just over 250,000 views throughout the season. Massive, our biggest season yet. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed. Final question for me. It's probably not one you want to hear. Who do you want to go up, or who do you think will go up, or don't you care? I think Wimbledon will go up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. They'll probably just nick a 1-0 or something.
Yeah, they will. Drop a like. Let us know what you thought. What are your thoughts going forward? And as always, please do subscribe to the channel.